Thank you. Ms. Shea Porter?
Thank you, and thank you, Chairwoman, for this very important hearing, and thank you to the witnesses for coming. We all share our absolute debt of gratitude to those who served, and to those who didn't come home, we have the debt that we need to find them and bring them, and I thank you for the work that you're doing for this. I, too, have been very concerned about what's happening to those who are missing in action in Iraq, and I wanted to bring up Commander Spiker and ask how involved are your commands in locating him and the others who are still missing in action?
Thank you, ma'am. We currently are required, DPMO, to do a quarterly report to Congress on the efforts to account for Captain Spiker, and there are intelligence or information requirements that are active in CENTCOM and in other areas whenever there is an interrogation or interview with people. All of these cases, to include Captain Spiker, are included as those elements that we seek information on. That is also a very active case.
Okay, and I'm sure you're aware of a piece of legislation introduced in the House calling for a select committee on POW-MIA affairs, and both of you have made a career as members of the armed services. Now, this part of your job requires you to bring the remains of service members and heroes home to us. In your professional and personal opinion, do you believe that creating a select committee in Congress would benefit your mission or detract from it?
Ma'am, I have to, there was recently a Department of Defense position provided to a member of Congress on that. We oppose the establishment of a select committee. From a professional standpoint, I fear that such a committee would be a distraction, could cause us to have to diminish our efforts to our core mission as we respond to the requirements. And from my own, I have frequent contact, as do people from JPAC, with this committee. We feel that the current level of interchange and oversight serves the purpose of ensuring that we are doing, that we're following the congressional intent, and that we are doing what we can with available resources to serve the American people. And so the bottom line is that we oppose any such establishment.
You say with available resources, would more resources make the difference, or are we still giving it this straight-out effort, all we could do?
We are constantly looking at what we do to see if we're using those resources in the most effective way. I am reluctant to say, give me more resources, until I'm sure that I am using the resources that you're giving me to the best advantage.
Okay, thank you.